Fifth and final heat. Doug Clark watching as they head into that third turn. Troy Parsons, John Hall in the front row. We're green. Fifth heat is underway, the final one. Troy Parsons at 57C jumps out into the number 1 spot. Gary Wright very quickly, and then 9W on the high side. Turn 2, Wright goes quickly to the front. Parsons running second. And already, Billy Pouch moves into the number 3 spot. Billy Bell gets her crossed up in 1, but gathers it back up. Now gets sideways, everybody gets by him. That was a close one over in that second turn. The yellow coming out. Coming around for the white line, single file restart. We're green flag. It's a 9W of Wright on the restart on the inside. Billy Pouch, that Zimco Speed Equipment 1Z goes into the number 2 spot. That STP Richard Petty Driving School number 2 goes into the number 3 spot. Running fourth and final transfer, Troy Parsons in that S&S trailer 57C, followed by John Hall in the Thompson Aero Service 7H. Ed Lynch Jr. taking a look at Tommy Estes Jr. But Estes and Hillenberg now goes the bottom. You race for that number 2 spot. Pouch and Hillenberg. Gary Wright's in the number 1 spot. You got the Zimco Tool and Die, that STP J&J going at it for second. Hillenberg on the inside, takes over the number 2 spot. Andy Hillenberg, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma's looking for the lead, and he takes it on the low side in turn 2. Hillenberg, that Westmore Engines 2 has got the lead. Gary Wright, that Action Rendon 9W is running second. Running third, and that Zimco Speed Equipment 1Z is Billy Pouch. Running fourth, and that Ace Cabinet Central 57C is Troy Parsons, the final transfer spot to the A main. Now Pouch taking a hard look at Wright on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Gary Wright and that Texas Kenworth 9W is running second. Billy Pouch working hard in that Zimco Speed Equipment 1Z. But all alone in that Richard Petty Driving School STP number 2, Andy Hillenberg, as he heads into that third turn. Down the back chute into turn 3. Your leader, Andy Hillenberg. It'll be the white flag as he comes in on lap traffic. One more time around for the STP number 2 of Andy Hillenberg. That Action Rendon 9W still running second as Gary Wright third, and the 1Z, the Zimco Speed Equipment, Billy Pouch. That Altoona Auto Body 57C, Troy Parsons, that fourth and final transfer to the A main. Checkered flag for your winner, Andy Hillenberg, unofficially.
Weather beautiful. Let's just give us 3 more days like this. We'll take that. All right, Doug Clark on the flag stand. Norm Wadley. They look him over. Officials on the inside of that fourth turn, watching the cars closely, picking them up. We go green again. Mike Chad and Jim Nellis. Mike Chad grabs the lead. Nellis goes to the inside. Dennis Moore Jr. on the move, running third. You gotta be top 2 to make the B main. As they spread through the field, watch him in the middle of the field. Mike Chad has the lead over Jim Millis down the back straightaway. Two local drivers fighting for third and fourth. Dennis Moore and Billy Bill. Mike Chad from Lincoln, Nebraska. Billy Bell now running third. He's got to pick up one more transfer spot. And we have a couple of lap cars running low and high. Ernest Jennings pulling in. Jennings pulling in on the back straightaway. But he got to race in front of a huge crowd. Mike Chad over the lap car. As Chad and Millis have held 1 and 2 all the way around. The race is for third place. Billy Bell and Dennis Moore. Larry Long is in fifth. Dave Westerkamp, the 19 car, pulls to the infield. This is these guys' chance on opening night at Knoxville. Chad. They'll be coming down this time with a white flag, 1 lap remaining. Down for the checkers.
Yellow lights off. Beat Maine looking to go green as they come out of that fourth turn. We're green out of the 4. Randy Hannigan on the inside. Lasowski alongside him as they head into turn 2. That THR Gurney motor. Here comes the Casey's General Stores 47 alongside of Hannigan. They're side by side through 3 and 4. Hannigan on the bottom. Lasowski up top. Your race also. Fred Raymer, Tommy Estes Jr. Raymer. Now Budweiser, Apple Motorsports 12A moves in the number 3 spot. Estes Jr. in that United Transport 51 running fourth. Ray Lipsy into Speedway Motors goes on the inside of Estes and moves into fourth. But Hannigan now 1X on THR Gurney is your leader down the back chute. Lasowski in that Des Moines Industrial Products Houseby Trucks 47 running second. Running third in the Apple Motorsports Zone 12A, Fred Raymer is third. Running fourth is Ray Lipsy, and that's Go to Construction 45. As Estes got back by him, Estes is running fourth in that 51, that Medicap Pharmacy car. Lipsy's now running fifth. Dumpsty running sixth. The Hella Materials 55 running sixth. The Budweiser Medicap 12 is Skip Jackson. She races for the number 1 spot now as Lasowski looking hard at Hannigan through 1 and 2. He stays with him but can't make a good enough run at him. Lasowski gets up high in 3, cuts back to the bottom, loses ground to California's Randy Hannigan. At Santa Maria Racing 1X. Your leaders by the flag stand to 1X, and we've got one of them up along the fence, Greg Hodden, that ATW down the back chute is parked up by the fence, bringing out the yellow flag. And it will go on to display over at the Hall of Fame after Saturday. One more time, we're green once again. The restart of the B feature. Lasowski goes up top on Hannigan. Casey General Stores, Houseby Trucks car. On the high side, working on Hannigan down the back chute. Hannigan up to the challenge so far, that Jenkins chassis 1X. Running in the number 3 spot, Freddie Raymer. Got Budweiser, Apple Chevrolet, 12A. Running 4th in the Medicap Pharmacy, STP 51, Tommy Estes Jr. Running in the number 5 spot, that Skip Jackson. At Dingus Lounge, number 12. And then following him is Ray Lipsy, and that's Speedway Motors 45. He's getting a challenge now. Bobby Davis Jr. at Pro Shocks, number 4. Moves into 6th, but only 2 will go to the A main. A white flag. Randy Hannigan, Danny Lasowski running 1 and 2, followed by Fred Raymer, Tommy Estes Jr. As he comes out of turn 4, the Californian from San Jose, the 1X, Randy Hannigan with the
I never try to pick a winner because it's obviously Murphy's Law. I just enjoy it. What all you folks do. Steve Smith and Joe Gertie. Interesting information down trackside from Bobby Gerald that he's never raced here with a wing on top, and he's on the pole of the opening night feature. That's amazing. Joe Gertie outside front row, Billy Pouch and Danny Young, Andy Hillenberg and Terry McCarl. Don't count Danny Young out of this. He has the laps, the desire, and obviously a fast enough race car. We're ready to go. Great! Danny Young, the horsepower on the track, it's all getting a bite. Down the back straightaway. Gertie up high on the outside, making a move with that lead. He's trying to go the highway.